Testing. Microphone is on right now. Keep on testing. Ace is about to get here. I'm gonna talk something like this loud right here. It's pretty fucking windy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's windy as shit.
It was November 3rd, 9 o'clock. We were at the Deerfield Beach observational deck shooting a personal video for our YouTube channel. And to me, I mean, we weren't doing anything wrong.
Testing 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 5.
We chose that specific place because we love Deerfield. You know, we think that it's a great city. It's a city that shows a lot of beauty. So we wanted to display that in our video.
I'm filming this for my safety and yours.
One officer comes up there and starts asking for permits. And I didn't really understand why he was asking for permits. It feels like the beach, you know, it was public property.
Once I told him I was unaware that I needed a permit to film ourselves on a public piece of property, he asked me for my ID. Which I didn't have on me at the time. It was across the street in the parking lot in my car.
We didn't know we needed permits to be filming out there. It was the beach, it's the observation deck. You know, there's no signs anywhere saying that we can't film, that we can't take photograph. There was nothing.
Once the other officers came up, he automatically detained me. Everything changed.
I'm gonna film this. This is my only protection, it is my camera. And I know that if I don't film it, something could go wrong and that's it. Like I don't have proof that something went wrong. So when the second officer, which is Tony Ciarvino, came upstairs, I pointed the camera straight at him and I told him, hey, I'm filming you for your protection and for mine.
I've seen multiple YouTube channels of people filming the police. There's nothing wrong with it. They're public servants. They work for us, and pretty much, basically, that's why we kept it rolling.
Yo, take out your phone. Everybody start filming. Everybody start filming. No, take off your phone. Everybody start filming.
So we all started filming, and I told everybody like, hey, let's all film because you know this is getting serious. Like I felt it in the air before anything really happened. I already felt it that it was gonna get serious.
All right,
Plenty of times before I took photographs of the pier from up there, and I've never had any problems dealing with trespassing.
Tony Ciarvino looked at me and said, turn around. I turned around, I gave the camera to Dro, and I put my hands behind my back. He only asked me my name after I already was in handcuffs, sitting on the floor. I'm not a criminal, so why am I sitting on the floor in handcuffs? I don't think I should even be here right now, you know? Like I never got arrested for anything. I never did anything for me to be in that position. I don't know what it's like.
When the other officers arrived on the scene, it seemed like there was a war about to go down.
No, I'm gonna keep this with me. This is for my safety, sir. This is just a camera.
Yeah, and it can be used as a weapon too.
Oh, absolutely not.
You, so you can put it right at your feet.
Oh yeah.
Just put it right by your feet.
We were standing our grounds that night and protecting ourselves by documenting this whole incident.
Before you even asked my name, you already had me in handcuffs, which was criminalizing me for no reason.
ID. Why do I need an ID for? Because you're trespassing. Where's this sign that says trespassing?
There was no signs, so we didn't know that. We didn't know we were in no violation of anything.
Is that locked?
He then walks up to the camera, steps on a $7,000 camera with lenses, and scoots it away.
No. Oh, whoa.
Good thing the camera rolled and still was facing the observation deck that we were filming. Once I do this hand movement, which, you know, he's literally in front of me. I'm like, what are you doing? Puts me in a headlock, brings me up. I'm off the ground by my neck, forward like this, with my arms basically dangling, because like I'm not gonna try anything.
So everybody was filming. I reached into my pocket to, you know, get my iPhone and film what was going on, because that was ridiculous. That shouldn't be happening.
Bah! I get slammed to the ground.
Dro's not a large individual, and the officers are about maybe twice his size, and they just picked him up, treated him like a little doll, and slammed him on the ground. As soon as I saw that, you know, I got scared. What am I supposed to do? My friend just got slammed on his face.
I can understand if we were resisting, but we didn't resist. We didn't set up ourselves as harmful. We were complying. We were very respectful, and it just turned around on us.
They wanted to pretty much break our spirit when actually we love doing what we do, and it's not gonna break our spirit here, especially with us. That's never gonna happen.
If you reach in the fucking pocket.
After him detaining me and not knowing why I was being detained, I refused to talk.
What's your name? Do you know the John Doe? Huh? You sure? Do you have an ID? You have no ID? What's his John Doe?
I didn't give them my information because I was exercising my rights. As an American, I have the right to remain silent. And I was doing nothing wrong to my belief.
Throughout the entire night, I just shut my mouth and pleaded the fifth.
When they detained us, they pretty much treated us as if we were just another scumbag that they deal with on a regular basis.
Hey, we're gonna need some brown bags and property receipts. They have a lot of equipment. We're taking all their equipment.
They marked it down as John Doe, meaning no one's equipment. They kept our lenses, tripods, lights, microphone, cables. It made no sense, because if this was a trespassing case, why are they keeping this as evidence?
I was with my team filming something, and I got put in a jail cell. I would never see that coming. It was actually pretty a bizarre feeling.
They kept calling us names. They kept joking around with each other, wasting time, not doing important duties.
The boys got released at around 3:30 in the morning, and they had to walk back to the beach to get their vehicles, and I pretty much went to main jail from there, and that's from me not giving them any information, because he wouldn't tell me why I was being detained.
They searched us without any of our consent. They went into our bags, took out IDs, took out everything, any information they can find.
We signed a city ordinance paper saying that we had to go to court.
Everything was wrong. My name on the ordinance was wrong. The telephone number on Larry's paper was wrong. It was a bogus number.
They said we were there at 12 o'clock at night when we were there at 9 o'clock at night.
You know, the paper said that we were doing commercial filming, commercial recording, commercial photography, but we weren't even doing that. So when we went to go pick up our stuff the next day, they did not want to give it back to us because our names weren't listed there.
Obviously, there was something more to that. They definitely were holding on to something that they were afraid of releasing back to us.
Once Ace went back to the department, he talked to Sergeant Devlin, and she simply said that she's not going to give the equipment back.
I have a few questions, because only you can change
I'm not
that.
changing anything. You can take it to court. You guys want to, act like idiots to the deputy when he simply asked you for ID.
And it wasn't in the car. I didn't have it on.
No, and you were, and that
Already
is
cuffed
absolutely.
us.
I don't care. The guy's
So do I have a
asking right to remain silent?
Do I have a right to remain silent?
And knock yourself out, but that's
No,
gonna
but
be
do
the
I have a
consequence
right?
of it. If you guys don't want to cooperate,
Asking,
and I don't
cooperating
think,
with you.
right, and I don't think that
I do this for work.
There's no way you're gonna keep my equipment, and I have $50,000 worth of receipts that I'm showing them right there at the spot. And she basically said for me to go to court and try to get it back because they're not giving it back to me.
I'm at a point right now where I don't know what to do.
well, you should have thought about that before you wanted to be, being tough about it.
And the reason why they were being so hard is because they know that there's stuff on there that shows them in violation.
They thought we were gonna give up and never come back to that place again, but we came back to that place every single day of the week.
We just left the attorney's office, and he just said pick up your stuff so we can go back to work because we're out of work ever since. Right, so it's been sitting and. I did. Contact legal, and I did. And legal just called me today. After yesterday, they said they'd get back to me. Yeah. After the 11th day of going there, I pretty much had to take it to the next level and go get a court order. And that's what I did.
The Broward County Sheriff's Office held our equipment for more than a month and a half. When we got back our equipment, it was like I couldn't even recognize it anymore, honestly. One of the cameras, the 7D in which I was filming on, was completely broken.
My 7D doesn't work anymore. It was working while we were filming. We got our equipment back, minus the SD cards. The T3 also does not have the flash card in there. And this was actually the footage of the whole incident that happened, so we do not have that on here.
Okay, those memory cards are being held as evidence, and you can't get those back.
Okay, I need that in writing so I can give it to the attorney, and I'll let my attorney get it back.
You can have your attorney call them.
Yeah, but I need something in writing so he knows where. I need to know, something has to be saying that that's in evidence. I need something in writing saying that. There's vital information on there that shows that they did wrong. How do I know when I walk out of this building it's not going to get destroyed?
It's not going to get destroyed because it's being held as evidence.
Yeah, but something has to state that, so I know that. I have to have before I sign anything over. I need to know what's being held in evidence. That's my property, because that's my property. Clearly, it was inside here, and it's not here anymore. So that's why we document everything, because we need that.
I believe they were holding our equipment because it had valuable evidence in there that could incriminate them.
Basically, we're all set. We're gonna give this to the attorney. We have 8 GB SD card and my 32 GB SD card as evidence that's being held for the case. I don't know what for.
Till today, my lens is broken. We still can't work. We can't function properly.
We were actually a little nervous to even be out in public with our equipment because we didn't want to go through this again.
They deal with a lot of people who are scum and who are of that nature, who do not care, and who do wrong things. But they were dealing with people who were simply practicing an art.
I had to lie to my son of where I was that night before when I come home every day. He asked me, where did I sleep that night? Because I didn't come home. And I had to lie to his face and tell him that I stayed at someone's house when I didn't, when I was actually in jail, because I didn't want to tell him the reason why I went to jail, because he's not going to understand that.
Tony Ciaravino looked at me in my eye and told me, why don't you just go hang yourself?
I never thought that I would be really scared of cops. I have an uncle that's a cop. I always looked up to him. He's a hero. And now I'm scared of cops.
We're in the land of free, but we're not really free when it comes down to it. It makes no sense why we're even in this situation.
After that incident, I feel like the city went on major cover-up mode. We went back to the city, asked for the footage, because we obviously saw a surveillance camera out there, and the lady who was in charge of designing that entire place, she said that there was no camera out there, and we have pictures that there is cameras out there. They added 2 trespassing signs around the patio, and they took off the surveillance camera in which it stated at the pier that it was 24-hour surveillance.
Well, this is new right here. This wasn't here before.
obviously that wasn't there before. If you want to look over, we were getting this background view because it's a very pretty view, and it also puts Deerfield on the map. There was a camera here that we can prove there was a camera here, and if you zoom into that, it's now missing. This wasn't here. They just put this up. This is brand new. That wasn't there. No, because if we saw that, we would have never been here. Yeah. If we saw that. Yeah. We don't break the law. We don't see that. We don't see that.
I took a photo from right here exactly. There was a camera there, and now there's no longer a camera there. There's only one explanation for that. When we went to the restaurant and spoke to the people at the restaurant, they told us that the city hall told them to take it down.
The city was giving us a hard time. The city gave us a violation to take it out.
The city gave you a violation to take it out?
Yes,
Who would have that footage? Yeah, can I talk to you outside, Richard?
When we spoke to him and asked him if there was footage still there, he told us that the footage was still there that was not dumped yet.
The recording is inside there.
Okay, is there any way we can get that footage?
So November 4th.
Yeah, and November 3rd at 9 o'clock at night.
Alright, so it's November, and today is what day? Yeah, the 20th. Most likely, yeah, because I have not dumped that DVR, so I should have.
Bro, listen, this is a serious case. BSO disrespected us just for taking pictures up there. It was 9 o'clock at night. There's for real. This is being documented. This is all real stuff. So I mean, you're part of it now because you just told us what's going on. Is there any way we can? It's public thing. Is there any way we can get that?
I can have the manager Sylvester.
Yeah.
Because I can't just go in there. And,
no, of course.
But he'll give it to you. Yeah.
Are they there now?
Yeah, he is inside the office.
Yeah. Can you get him for us?
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it, my friend. Appreciate that.
He said that he personally couldn't get it, but he could get the manager to get it for us. Now we just spoke to that gentleman. He said that the city told him to take it down
because of a violation. He took it down.
Yeah, they said that we didn't have a permit when we put the cameras. Yeah, I believe. And then they requested that we
take it down,
to be removed.
Okay, so
but actually we have nothing to do. The city.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We're not here to cause any trouble with you, with the restaurant owner.
So let me just ask you one question. Did they tell you they have to take it down? Or
you know what? I'm not gonna make any comments. Okay. Because you guys, I don't know who you are. I don't know what happened up there. We're not involved.
You guys are not.
As far as I know, we haven't made any statements to anybody. We haven't reported any problems. And what you're telling us is something that I just heard for the first time.
Okay, so if there's a way you can get to the footage on November 3rd at 9 o'clock at night,
I have no access to that.
Okay.
He was kind of like not trying to get involved with it, and we asked him to get the footage, and he didn't really want to give it to us as well. We lost every single job, every opportunity that we've created for the last fucking 4 years of our lives has been thrown away because we were trespassing, because they didn't tell us just to leave. You know, we weren't doing anything wrong. We weren't destructing property. We were just simply standing there filming the pier for them.
You're not gonna fucking just sit there and fucking diss the hell out of somebody. Like, everybody who goes through your hands is a piece of shit and you guys are the only greatest. No, absolutely not. We're gonna show that you're a piece of shit. For real, yo. For real.
And if
we're not the piece of shit. You're the fucking piece of shit.
If they did it to us, imagine how many other people they did it to that people don't say anything about.
Because people are scared. But we're gonna show people, don't be fucking scared. There's nothing to be scared about. Fear God. Don't fear nothing else. We're getting put around the ringer for a reason. Because you wanna know why? God's probably saying, yo, push through this issue. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. He wants us to push.
The whole court situation was a big waste of time. We went to the courtroom, arrived on time, everybody prepared, just to find out that our names weren't even in the system.
We don't know anything. We don't know what's going on with our case because when we got there to the courts, they didn't know.
What I had them do was get it stamped and documented to show that they did show up on that date for court, and the court's Deerfield Beach Court knows nothing about this incident. We just went to court on the city ordinance thing that we got when they were detained and I was arrested with Brendan Hayes. Nothing's in the system. They said to come back to speak to the deputy. We just spent all day in court. They said nothing's in the system. We went to the courtroom. We went to another. Another sheriff took us to another courtroom, and they said, "You're not. Nothing is."
We're here on Hillsborough.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I can take your name and have call you.
There was nothing. The officer never even put our names in the system.
They didn't put it in their system.
Doesn't exist.
And that's
Never
for
happened.
us.
And one thing,
who didn't put in the system?
his name.
Well, if this went to the courthouse, the state attorney, then they would have to put it in themselves. We don't put anything in the system. We just send that paperwork over to them, and they didn't do it.
So did this department send the paperwork to them or no?
I'm taking his number, your number, so he can call you. He can tell you what he did.
Okay, cause yeah, all right. We just don't want to be out there in get
Well,
a.
your license is not suspended, is it?
No, nothing.
Okay, it's a-
No, but we don't want something, huh?
It's an ordinance violation, so.
Yeah.
Right, but it's something that like I mean like.
Yeah, I know, I understand your.
Yeah, we don't want to be in trouble with anybody. That's the whole thing.
You came here, you gave me your name, number.
Okay. All right. Have a good day. Thank you.
That night when we were filming, I positioned the camera so the camera can see the entire patio. So I knew for a fact it was filming.
When we got the footage back, you can clearly see that it was tampered with.
We got a program that retrieves deleted files, and when we retrieved that file, the actual clip, it seemed like it was altered.
One of the cameras that captures a few of the incidents, you can hear it audio, and you can see some of it visually, and the other one is completely gone.
If we didn't have any cameras, things would have gotten even worse. I think they would have violated more of our rights, and we would have no proof to show anybody.
We could have got shot for no reason. Nobody would have seen it. And that's it. We're gone.
Going through what we went through only bonded us and made us a lot stronger. But I'm gonna say this on record, there's nothing that's gonna stop us because we love what we're doing. And you know, when there is love, it's the ultimate force of all.